Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. So we are reading November 5th. Let's make a deal. This is the part of grief, the negotiation stage. Negotiation, let's make a deal. That's what it's talking about here. So the negotiation stage in going through grief or multiple other things of recovery. Different stages we go through. So let's make a deal. The relationship just wasn't working out, and I wanted it to so badly. I kept thinking if I made myself look prettier, if I just tried to be more loving, kind, then he would love me. Oh, poor girl. I know that feeling. I used to be like that. I thought it was my response. I thought anything that happened, with my family member was in a bad mood, or if that person was in a bad mood, or a coworker or a client or whoever, it was something I did. I felt so responsible for everybody else's feelings and the way things work out. I've learned, especially in the last year and a half, 2 years, how it's not about me. Their shit is not about me. But it's easy to think it is. I can relate to this. I kept thinking, I just tried to be more loving, kind person than he would love me. I turned myself inside out trying to be something better when all along who I was okay. I just couldn't see what I was doing I just couldn't see what I was doing until I moved forward and accepted reality, the great big R word, reality. When we get into reality, that's what I've been learning a lot about too, is that staying in reality. The mind is not reality. The mind is like telling stories, it's ego, it's thinking, it's on defense mode, it's on protection mode, it's on performance mode, trying to, be safe and feel like it fits in the world. But the thing is, that's not reality. We all fit in. We're all perfect as we are in this moment. You're all exactly where you're supposed to be right now. The reality is present moment. This moment. Any head stuff is not reality. Okay, I was love or fear. Two things. That's all there is. So I was doing though until I don't understand this last. Okay, I turned myself inside out to be something better when all along who I was okay. I just couldn't see what I was doing until I moved forward and accepted reality. One of the most frustrating stages of acceptance is the bargaining stage. So this can be one of the most frustrating parts of acceptance, of going through acceptance, moving towards acceptance, or moving through the grief process. The bargaining stage, most frustrating. In denial, there's bliss. Nope, it's not happening. I'm in the total denial, and I'm going to live in my own head and not in reality. There's bliss there. It's like ignorance is bliss, right? In anger, there's also some sense of power. You can get angry and put it out there and be mad at that thing and mad at God and mad at yourself even, and put it out there, right? So there's some reward in that too. But in bargaining, we vacillate between believing there is something we can do to change things and realizing there isn't. In bargaining, if I just would have done that, no, it's going to be this way. No, so you're vacillating between something, thinking that there's something you can change, to realizing there isn't. We may get our hopes up again and again, only to have them dashed. Many of us have turned ourselves inside out to try to negotiate with reality, trying to make it something that isn't. I would do that in my head. That was this whole, I call it playing chess in my head. If I just would have moved the piece that way to the left, and that one would have gone this way, and then and then everything would be okay. This storytelling, I thought that if I just played the pieces differently, it would have gone differently, and that's just not reality. That was me negotiating with reality. Some of us have done things that appear absurd. In retrospect, once we've achieved acceptance. Some of us have done things that appear absurd in retrospect once we achieve acceptance. So once we get to acceptance, we look back and we're like, that was a little bit absurd of me to do that mental gymnastics, or to think that way. So we see it once we've come to acceptance. If I tried to be a better person, this wouldn't have happened. If I looked prettier, kept a cleaner house, lost weight, smile more, let go, hang on, close my eyes, count to 10, then I wouldn't have to face this loss. Then I wouldn't have to face this loss. Nope, none of that is true. You just have to face it. Just gotta face it. And once you finally face it, it can be done with, like that. There are stories from members of Al-Anon about attempts to bargain with the alcoholics drinking. If I keep the house cleaner, he won't drink. If I make her happier by buying her a new dress, she won't drink. If I buy my son a new car, he won't drink. Adult children have bargained with their losses too. Maybe if I'm the perfect child, then mom and dad would love and approve me. Maybe if I'm the perfect child, then mom and dad wouldn't be fighting. Maybe if I was the perfect child, then mom and dad would be happier. Be careful with your kids, people. Man, they're picking up on, I know it from being it. I was it. I thought it was all on me. I thought if something was wrong with me because the family unit was not okay. So, kids will always find a way to blame themselves. So yeah, maybe if I'm the perfect child, but mom and dad would love and approve of me. Stop drinking and then be there for me. We do big, small, and in between things, sometimes crazy things to ward off, stop, or stall the pain. All we're doing there is trying to stall pain, stop pain, avoid pain. But if the paradox is when you face it, then there's beauty and love right on the other side. All of these things are to stop and ward off pain involved with accepting reality. There is no substitute for accepting reality. That's our goal. Our goal is to just accept reality, acceptance, and reality of ourselves, our circumstances, etc. ad infinitum. That's our goal. But along the way, we may try to strike a deal, recognizing our attempts at bargaining for what they are, part of the grief process. This helps our lives become manageable. Here's your prayer for today. Today I will give myself and others the freedom to fully grieve their losses. I will hold myself accountable, but I will give myself permission to be human. Oh, that's the best line. It resonates with me because my therapist used to always, she's like, Lisa, you're human. I'm like, no, I'm superhuman. I should be better than this. I shouldn't feel this way. I should be above that. Like I wouldn't allow myself to just be human and feel these things and feel these pains and accept. So good reading. Love it. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Click. Let me know you're on the journey with me. I love you. I appreciate you all. Go and have an amazing day loving and accepting yourself and all your processes. Mwah! Namaste.